I've been listening to the so-called uncompromising message of Tony Parsons, Keith Madden, Jim Newman. That type of teaching that doesn't give an inch, that speaks definitively, absolutely definitively, and doesn't give an inch. And of course, I would usually be adverse to a teaching like that. That's not allowing of nuance, that doesn't meet people where they are. It goes against my ideas, my dogma about what a teacher should do, what teacher should be. But I do see a role for it in my own journey. I've mentioned this before. Really, I listen to it like it's music, feeling resonance with it. And there's something else it could do. I do find myself, since I've been doing this, listening to these sharings pretty much all day, that I've been waking up feeling like nothing, feeling that nothingness. And it feels good. It feels like progress. And of course, progress is a conception in linear time. Time, which is not real. But let's say I feel more connected to that everything. Everything being nothing. Nothing being everything. And I think these sharings are actually quite effective, can be quite effective, in a way that it hacks how the mind works. What I'm trying to do here, what I've been trying to do, meditating so much, this whole path, spiritual, pathless path, is to internalize certain teachings that I feel, that I sense, are more aligned with how reality really is. That we've been inculcated with a lot of lies, a lot of misinformation and distortion, that what we're taught is reality is not reality at all. And listening to these teachings over and over again, it's dangerous because I think this is also how brainwashing works, but might be useful here. Listen to these teachings over and over again, the mind starts to assume that they're true. Starts to look at reality that way, without reflection, just automatically assumes that it's true. And this has a lot to do with intuition, how intuition works. For example, you immerse yourself in a skill, learning a skill, say learning a language, and one day you wake up and there's a quantum leap in fluency in that language, and you didn't force it, but you've had an enormous amount of exposure to it. So the mind starts reflexively working that way. And by listening to these sharings, the uncompromising message over and over again, internalizing it, I feel like there can be quantum leaps in, say, realizing or aligning. The mind aligns with how reality really is. Of course, that's a loaded thing to say, how reality really is, but a reality that is more real than what we're taught it is through conditioning.